Morning. As you can see, I'm back at Middleton Lakes. I don't know what's going on with the weather today, but it's a bit kind of like dull. But there's not many clouds in the sky, so I don't really understand. Oh well, let's hope it picks up a bit. Well, I know my videos are not normally the most interesting, so today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go around Middleton Lakes a different way to where I normally go, and hopefully I might see a green woodpecker, because I just cannot get a photo of one, and I've been told you can get them around this way. So we're going to have a look and turn right instead of turning left here. Morning, I'm at Middleton Lakes again, but I'm doing it anti-clockwise today instead of clockwise. The reason being is the bittern flies in from that side. Well, when I've seen him flying, and the sun's over here. So if I kind of catch it when it's coming in, I won't have the sun. I won't be shooting into the sun. That's the thought behind it. Whether I actually see the bittern or not today, I don't know. But if I do get lucky, I should get a better shot of it today. And also, it's a change. I'm just trying to get a shot of a blackcap. I'm shooting at 640th of a second at f7.1. My ISO is coming out 1600, but it's a bit grey. Well, might turn out alright. Well, I think my little plan to try and get the bittern this morning isn't going to work. By the sounds of it, he's already in the reeds. There are quite a lot of these little birds in the bramble I can hear. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get a few shots of them today. It's just finding them though. I'm terrible at spotting them. But it's close, but I can't see it. Now, I don't know how well you can work this out, but last week I was standing kind of the other side of this water, and this is where the bittern came over and landed kind of this side. Now I know it's not going to happen this week, it's very rare that I even see the bittern, but this was the kind of the plan. But the light today is just absolutely terrible. It's really like grey and dull, but looking at the sky, it doesn't look like it should be that dull, if that makes sense. So I think today is going to be one of them days where it's like one or two shots, if anything. Okay, so I'm going to take a risk. I'm on the other side of the river now, and up the far end is where I've seen the owl a couple of times fly over this side, and he sits on one of these fence panels. Now it's quite a bit of a walk up, and there's not really nothing else up here, so if the owl's not here, it's a complete wasted trip. And I'm not the sort of person, as you know, that stands around waiting for something to happen. So fingers crossed it'll be worth it, because there's not much else up here.
complete waste of time as the birds were flying away from me, and these never make good photos. The last two photos of the pheasant wouldn't have been too bad apart from the branch cutting them in half. So yeah, big failure.
So I've just found a new hide. I don't think I've seen this one before. Well, there's not a lot to say from here, to be honest. It's a bit dead. There's a few things. Swans, grey lag geese. There's a coot over there. And a swan's just flew past it. Say swan? And heron. I can see a tufted duck. Well, this bit behind me is where I've seen the owl come across from over there. I think his box is over there. And he comes and sits on these fence panels there. So it'd be nice if he did turn up now. I'd get some good shots of him, really close. But he's not going to turn up. I'm not that lucky. And today, well, it's just dead. Saying that, I've never seen so many blackcaps in one day. I've seen loads, but I don't think I've got a shot of one. And the other thing I kind of picked up on, while I was walking down the river, I get some good shots of the tern when he turns up. I got some, yeah, get some shots of him, but the sun is in that direction, so you get a lot of glare, which is not the best. But being this side of the river, you get some really good shots. So I'm going to bear that in mind for when he does turn up, to come over this side. Come on, it'd be nice if that owl did turn up now. Another hide. Let's go and have a look. Doesn't look too good. I've been over here before, and I remember now, it's nothing seems to be over here. I don't know why, because when you stand on the other side of the river, you do see the birds fly across over here. I don't know. But today's pretty pants anyway. It's just nothing's happening today by the looks of it. Don't really know what's going on over there with that swan, but he's been a bit of an arse and just chasing the geese around everywhere. I don't know what his problem is. Well, I followed the path down a bit more, and it's just, there is a path there, but I'm not fighting my way through that because there's just nothing here anyway. If I knew something was down there, I'd probably give it a go, but it might be nothing. I ain't walking around there with that and that tripod. So I'm going to head back and do the normal route, I suppose, around the lakes, but anti-clockwise. The sun's trying to come out a little bit, I think, but no sighting of the owl, and it's still very quiet. Do you know, I don't even think I've took a decent shot yet. I think I've probably took about 10 photos, haven't I? Well, I just got something, some kind of warbler, I think. I don't really know which warbler it was, grasshopper or I don't know. A Cetis warbler or something. It'd be nice to have something I haven't got. It did look a little bit different to something I've shot before, but my identification skills are terrible. Quite a few blackcaps over there as well, so I might hang around here for 5-10 minutes just to see if I can get anything. I might have a walk over just up that by that fence to see if I can get some of them blackcaps. I'm trying to get a couple of shots of these chiff-chaff. I'm trying different settings. F7, 1/1250th of a second. I'm getting on ISO of 3200 at 600mm. F8, 4000 ISO. I'm trying to keep the ISO pretty low
So I'm dropping the shutter speed because they're not really flying, and it's a bit windy and I'm a bit shaky, so...
Oh well, I think I've got some photos today. If they're any good, here they are now. Well, after it being so dead and actually getting a few shots of some chiff chaff and maybe a warbler or something over there, I'm a bit reluctant to move on because there might be nothing. I'm going to go between the two lakes. I always get something there. I've got to have a look over there. No, I'm not walking through that. I come out without my wellies today. I thought it might be a little bit drier. So turnaround time. So pretty naff. Oh well, I've got the warbler, I think it's a warbler, and I got some alright shots of a chiff chaff, I think. But apart from that, I've got nothing. I'm not going to change my lens, but if you look bang in the middle of the screen, just above my finger there, you'll see a white little dot, and that's a great crested grebe. I managed to get some good shots of that the other year when it was sitting on its eggs. So hopefully it'll be the same this year. Looks like he's nesting again already. She's nesting again already. So hopefully there'll be some good shots again.
Just after this, I went into the hide. I bumped into a friend and we ended up talking, so I didn't do any more video work. I did take a couple more shots. I'll share them with you now.
And that's it. So thanks for watching. Until next time.